Hello and welcome to my voice commentary and recap of last night's episode, the finale. Woo! So first up, we had Nicholas David singing Great Balls of Fire / Fire. This performance was a hot mess, literally. Yet, I couldn't help but bob my head back and forth and, just jam along. It was a whole lot of craziness, but it was fun. I'll give him that. Not his best, though. After that, we had Cassadee Pope singing Over You Again. Just as beautiful as the first time she sang it. Just stunning. And, it fit well with what's going on in the world right now. Rest in peace to all the people in Sandy Hook shooting. Very, very... It's just mind-blowing. Like, I can't believe someone would do that. I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, just rest in peace to all the... To all of them, and to all their loved ones. I'm praying for you. So yeah, that song went good with what was going on, and I thought it was better than her first time singing it. So good job, Cassadee. And then next we have Terry McDermott and his coach Blake Shelton singing "Dude Looks Like a Lady." This was fun. I think all the duets with the coaches were really just for fun and not really for being taken seriously, which at first I was kind of like, what is this hot mess? But once Cassadee and Nicholas performed, I was like, okay, I guess the duets were supposed to be silly and fun. So I'll give Terry a pass on this one, even though he pretty much just screamed the whole time, but I guess that's what the song called for. But at the same time, you scream too much, Terry! You scream too much! Pretty much, I enjoyed Blake more on this one than Terry, so... Sorry, Terry. Wasn't a fan. And then after that, we had Nicholas David repeating Lean on Me. It was okay, kind of boring. I think Nicholas, he has this really deep, rich, and soothing voice, but at the same time, it kind of puts me to sleep. So, I guess that's a compliment and an insult. So, I like him, but at the same time, I'm bored with him. I don't know, I can't make up my mind sometimes. In this performance, I couldn't make up my mind. One moment, I was like, yes, this is awesome. Then the next moment, I was just like, so maybe I was just tired. Maybe I was just, in general, bored with watching The Voice. I don't know. I was a little bored. This wasn't the best finale show of any of these shows that I've ever watched. And you know what? I always feel like the finale on these shows are never that good. Like Idol last year, the finale pretty much stunk besides Philip and his song Home, which just blew everyone away. And even the year before that on Idol was Scotty and Lauren. It was such a boring finale. Like, I love Scotty and I love Lauren, but their songs were just... And I felt like this too. Like, a lot of the people's songs were just like, not... I don't know. I think it was more entertaining than Idol, actually, because they actually did some fun things, with the duets and stuff. But on some of the slower songs, it was just... So, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what that is, why that is, why the finales are always so boring. Why is that? You would think it... I don't know. Maybe because by the time it's the finale, people know who's going to win, pretty much. So... maybe that's why. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm clueless, okay? And then we have Terry singing Broken Wing. All I'm gonna say is my ears were bleeding. So yeah. Next up we had Cassadee and Blake singing Stevie McQueen. This was a whole load of craziness, and it didn't really fit well with Cassadee, like with the kind of artist she is. It kind of fit really well with Blake, and it kind of felt like Blake was stealing her spotlight, but overall it was still fun. At one point she had like a horn and was like rapping out of it. That was weird and funny and awkward and all in one, so that was interesting. So yeah, fun performance. Not Cassadee's best, it didn't really fit her, but hey, it was fun, so I'll give her that. And next is Terry singing I Wanna Know What Love Is. I think that this performance was really his only performance that could get him to win, because his other two performances were just painful to the ears, and this was by far his best performance of the night. Next is Nicholas David and CeeLo Green singing Play That Funky Music. Oh my god, I freaking love CeeLo. Honestly, I wasn't even paying attention to Nicholas. I was just all eyes on CeeLo because, he is just so crazy and out there, and you just can't help but only watch him. And then there was a mini CeeLo. Oh my god, he was so adorable. It was so funny. He just popped out of nowhere, and he looked just like CeeLo, but a mini version. It was so adorable. I want one. I want a mini CeeLo. Oh my god. But I was seriously dying with laughter. It was freaking hilarious. That made the performance awesome. I think Nicholas maybe even gained some votes because of it. Because it was just so freaking out of the blue. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting a little kid to come out dancing like CeeLo. I wasn't expecting it at all. It was just freaking awesome. It was probably the highlight of the night. It was the highlight of the night, definitely. Besides Cassadee's performance that I'm going to talk about next. But yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I think I'm done laughing. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. And lastly, we had Cassadee Pope singing Cry. This was a confetti fallen performance. This ensured that she is going to win tonight. I believe that Cassadee will win tonight. I think that there's maybe a 1% chance that Terry might win because of his I don't know what love is performance, but I don't see Nicholas winning with any of his performances tonight, or last night, sorry, St. Nick. But yeah, this was by far her best performance of the whole dang season. It was just perfection, and I was like, damn. And I like what Adam said about her. Her voice is so tuned now. When she first started out, she was a little shaky, but from the help of the coaches they've had on the show and just having her sing every day mostly helped her voice become stronger. And I truly think her voice is stronger than when she started in her first audition. Compare her, if you watch her audition, then you watch this performance, there's a huge difference. And I feel like Terry and Nick kind of were always good, and they were always good at what they do. But with Cassadee, there was some growth, and I believe that the audience has seen that in her, and it's like that. And not only will she win tonight, I think she definitely deserves the win. I hope for big things for this girl. I hope that she can actually get The Voice some sales and radio play. I really would like it. I actually heard that Jermaine Paul is actually doing pretty good for himself. His song, I Believe in This, has been doing actually pretty well. So, hey, I was wrong about him, but he still has an album to try and get up there, but I've heard his song's been doing good, so good for him. And I have high hopes for Cassadee. Even if she doesn't win, I have high hopes for Cassadee, but she will win, right? I think so. I don't think there's any way that she can't win. She just, with this performance especially, she just swiped the other two off and just won. So, if she doesn't win tonight, it's going to be a shock, and it's going to be an upset, and I think her fans will support her even more if she doesn't win, which would actually be kind of good, I feel like, with Adam Lambert and Idol, everyone thought he was going to win, and because he didn't win, I feel like he did better than Chris Allen, because all of his fans were just in outrage, why didn't Adam win? He should have won! Blah! And, they kind of just supported him more and not paid attention to Chris as much because they were kind of pissed off. So I kind of feel like that would happen. If Terry won, I feel like even if people liked Terry before, they would kind of be like, he beat Cassadee, I'm not going to buy his music. People can be like that. Unfortunately, people can be like that. I'm not like that. I give people second chances. I gave Philip Phillips a second chance, okay? And I own his album, and I listen to it all the time, and I love it. So, what? So anyways, what's wrong with me? So anyways, ow! Oh! What the frick did I just do? I scratched my toe or something. Oh, that hurt. Anyways, while I go kill myself over here, thank you all for watching. Follow me on Twitter, @MariaHalian, and who do you think will win? You know who I think's gonna win? Miss Cassadee Pope, but we will see. See you all later. Excuse me.